Imagine waking up one morning with a strange and unmistakable feeling in your chest. A feeling that something has shifted, not outside of you, but inside your very identity. You open your eyes, and, before your mind rushes into the familiar loops of worry, doubt, or routine, you sense a new certainty rising. A quiet, grounded knowing that life is about to change. Not because the world suddenly became easier, not because someone rescued you, not because luck finally decided to favor you, but because something deep inside your consciousness finally clicked into place. Most people don't realize this. They think money begins in the bank account. They think wealth starts with a better job, a new business, a strategy, or some lucky coincidence that finally goes their way. They believe abundance is something outside of them, something they chase, earn, pursue, or wait for. They wake up and immediately step into old patterns shaped by fear, by memory, by unconscious conditioning. Before they even get out of bed, their mind is already replaying yesterday. The body remembers how to feel stressed, how to feel behind, how to feel unworthy, and it reactivates those same emotions automatically. And that emotional state becomes the signal they broadcast into the world. A signal of lack, a signal of survival, a signal that pushes abundance away long before they even begin their day. But if you truly look at the way life works, you'll notice something strange. Two people can live in the same city, have the same opportunities, access the same resources, grow up in similar conditions, and still end up in completely different financial realities. One thrives, the other struggles. One multiplies their opportunities, while the other never seems to escape the same cycle. If the cause were external, those outcomes would be consistent, but they're not. The outer world only makes sense when you understand what creates it, your inner world. The real origin of abundance isn't outside, it's internal, it's mental, it's emotional. It's the product of the self-image you hold, the beliefs you entertain, the frequency you operate from, and the identity you embody every single day. Think back to every moment you've ever struggled financially. Every moment you felt pressure, fear, or scarcity. Every moment you worried about bills, opportunities slipping away, or not being enough. In each of those moments, your mind wasn't just thinking. It was programming. It was wiring emotional memories into your brain, creating associations between money and suffering, money and insecurity, money and stress. Those associations didn't disappear because you grew older. They became your internal blueprint. This blueprint is the real reason most people never experience abundance. Not because they're lazy, unlucky, or not smart enough, but because their nervous system is conditioned to feel safer in lack than in expansion. Before age 12, your brain absorbs information like a sponge. There's no analytical filter, no critical judgment, just pure acceptance. During those early years, you formed emotional associations with money based on what you heard, what you saw, and what you lived. If you grew up in lack, you internalized lack. If you saw stress, you internalized stress. If you heard arguments, fear, guilt, or shame around money, your subconscious built a blueprint shaped by those emotions. That blueprint is now running in the background of your adult life. You might consciously want more money. You might consciously set goals, make plans, repeat affirmations, or work hard. But if your subconscious believes wealth is unsafe, unworthy, unavailable, or incompatible with your identity, the subconscious will override the conscious mind every single time. Not because you're broken, but because your subconscious mind is designed to protect you, and it protects you according to the beliefs it learned early on. If your body is more familiar with survival, survival will feel like home, even if it's painful, even if it's limiting, even if your soul is begging for more. This is why so many people sabotage financial opportunities, why they undercharge, hesitate, procrastinate, and avoid risk. Why they talk themselves out of the dreams they secretly want. It's not because they lack potential. It's because they lack internal safety around abundance. Their identity has been tied to struggle, and struggle feels familiar. Familiar feels safe, and what feels safe is what the nervous system will always pull you back to. But here is where everything changes for you. The moment you become aware of this pattern, you are no longer controlled by it. Awareness breaks the spell. Awareness is the beginning of rewiring. It begins with one of the most important truths you will ever understand. Your external reality is a delayed reflection of your internal state. It does not show you who you are today. It shows you who you have been. If you want to know your previous identity, look at your financial reality. If you want to change your future financial reality, you must change the identity you embody today. So, how do you do that? How do you change a lifetime of programming? In our next video, we'll break down the exact steps to rewire your internal world and become the person who naturally attracts abundance. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it.